This is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis!
Giannis's third block, he's gonna take it off! Hooray! A hammer!
A few moments later.
He has.
He's from Greece! I didn't even know it was legal to give Europeans technical fouls in the NBA! From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold, we're about to freeze. But with Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Dr. PGnGM. Praise God to get money. Back for another YouTube video banger, man. You know what I'm saying? We are here with engineers to the streets. That's what we are, man. We keep our ears and eyes open all the time, man, to give y'all the latest and the greatest. Man, check me out, bro. Today, you know, it's been a lot of chatter about, this new season started. They implemented some rules, them being the NBA, National Basketball Association, they implemented some rules to mitigate how many times these star players could sit out, And I think that's dope because the fans, we want to see the highest competition. And they usually comes from the best players. And we are most satisfied when they're on the court, especially if you go see them in person, man. However, what about these refs? Go ahead and bring it up right here on the feed, man. What about these refs, man? Are we going to implement something to mitigate them from stopping us from seeing our favorite players compete at the highest level? You know what I'm saying? These referees are going crazy. They going buck wild with it. Like, the last 3 days, I've seen crazy ejections, crazy technicals called, and it doesn't make any sense, man. Like, I understand that you have to control the game. You don't want to get you don't want it to get out of control. You don't want to lose, you don't want to lose your handle on the game. You want to remind everybody that it is supposed to be sportsmanship displayed and exemplified and demonstrated on the court at all times. However, that doesn't mean that we are supposed to be absent of emotion. We're not supposed to be absent of emotion, man. Us as people, even the referees, they're not exempt. They're guilty of sometimes letting the emotions get the best of them. But a lot of times it results in us losing the players that we see, and then a lot of times the competition gets slashed because of that. It really gets diminished because of that, man. So I'm not even gonna talk about. Let's just look at it right here, man. This is the other day, man. Bring up the feed, man. We had Anthony Edwards doing a dunk, demonstrating a little bit of emotion. Let's just watch it. Anthony Edwards, come in. Boom! Damn! Who wouldn't be excited about that? I'm excited. I'm sure his mama excited. I'm sure everybody enjoying the sports world and the sports antics are excited. The man just looked at him and screamed, expressed some emotion, and look what happens. Keep going with the footage. He couldn't even believe it. Run that back. It happened so quickly. Run it back. Run it back. Look, let's count. Dunk happened. Let's count. Start. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, technical called already.
You had one job.
Just the one?
He didn't walk away yet. What did the man do? The man looked at the person he got dunked on. I'm trying to look too. What are we doing? And look, listen to what the announcer even says. Let's go a little bit forward, man. Listen to what the announcer says, man.
I don't care what he said, it was warranted.
It was warranted. He don't care what he said. It was warranted. That's what he just said. That's what the announcer just said. Look at this. Let's go back to right here.
Technical foul is called, and guess what? It was worth it.
It was worth it. No, because it shouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? It was worth it, yes, because that was such a phenomenal play, but he didn't really get to celebrate like he wanted to. They potentially messed up the poster. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and Buddy still got dunked on. What are we doing? Like, these refs have to demonstrate some discretion, man. You can't just be calling technical fouls like this all willy-nilly. The man got dunked on. The man did a dunk, and he barely even celebrated. Now it gets worse, bro. Now we're gonna keep it going, man. We're gonna keep it going to the next video. We're gonna keep it going, man. Now I know this next one. I know what y'all gonna say. I know what y'all think. So before y'all say it, before y'all think it, yes, it's Draymond. I know this is not the person you want to plant your flag on when it comes to fairness and use your discretion and being in control of your emotions. However, just because somebody has a reputation of being emotional, or I don't want to say emotional because that sounds like kind of soft. I'm not saying soft. I'm saying being excessive with their emotions and demonstrative. That doesn't mean that every time something happens, it's warranted.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
This is not warranted. Watch this. Watch this. Check it right here. Look at that. Look at that. He said, oh my gosh, he didn't even know what happened. If that's a foul, that's okay. Let's go back. Go back. They're fighting for the rebound. As rebounders, you try to get in good position. A technical foul. Who wouldn't argue that? So before you jump on, oh, there's Draymond. Draymond's reputation. He does this. I'm not the biggest Draymond fan, but right is right and wrong is wrong. He should not have got a technical for that. They fall for position. Even if he fouled him, that's a foul. Why is that a technical foul? And I'm going to tell you why this is important. That these referees have to use their discretion. And they can't get over emotional, because a lot of times they get over emotional and they cost the game. This is the Cavaliers game. This is the first technical. Watch what happens here. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next footage. Same game. Same game. Donovan Mitchell comes and pushes Draymond Green. You look what the ref. What he just said. Keep Draymond away so he doesn't get another tech. So there's two sides, right? One, Donovan Mitchell is getting retaliation for what he felt was another slight, you know, because Draymond Green pushed him, which I'm going to show a little later. So that was he felt that was reckless and it was unnecessary. So it was his get back. But number two, shout out to Donovan Mitchell for using his head, and you can say he coerced him into another technical foul. But Draymond didn't do anything. Draymond just looked at the dude after he pushed him, and he stepped to him. He pushed him right here, and he didn't do anything. He just stepped to him. That's it. Look at that. Come on, man. And what happens? Let's fast forward. Second technical foul. So you know what that means. He's out of there. He's ejected, bro. He's ejected. All right, so listen to what the announcer says. This is unprecedented. This never happens before. So you saw that nothing happened that Draymond did. There's nothing on the fault of Draymond. He just responded to somebody pushing him. But look what they do. They go back in hindsight and they go back and review a play that transpired like 3 to 4, 5 minutes ago. You know, I'm exaggerating, but it still happened a little minute ago. Why are we going back to review that? It was no call, and then they retroactively called it. Listen to what the announcer says. I'm gonna sit my tea. Chunking up the deuce. Chunk up the deuce or a second technical foul. That's crazy, bruh. They went back and reviewed a play that transpired that led up to Donovan Mitchell retaliating. That's crazy, bro. The man got a tech on the play that he didn't get a tech for from a previous play.
What?
like, yo, the refs are doing too much, man. The refs are doing too much, in my opinion, man. And shout out to, I know it's a tough job, but you don't want to take away the human error. That's what makes basketball great and sports great, you know, because humans make mistakes too, but they need to be reprimanded. They can't just be doing that. Now, this is where it takes the cake. Yes, this is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis. First of all, he's Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? Some of the most beautiful, humble, honest people on earth. And he's Greek. He's from Greece. I didn't even know it was legal to give Europeans technical fouls in the NBA. I thought that was illegal to give them technical fouls. Let's watch the footage, man. Look at that. He's ejected for dunking on Isaiah Stewart. And he didn't even get to put out his hand to do the little, he too little, he too small. He didn't get to do that demonstration. He got a technical foul. Look at this. He looked at him, turned away, teched, teed up. Let's watch it again. Look how fast he looked at him and looked away. 1, 2, he already looked away. Not even 2 seconds he looked at the man that got teed up for it. And he's out of there. Come on, man. You got to test the gauge, man. Test the water. So now it's third quarter, 9 minutes left. 73-60. The Bucks are up by 13. Yes, they seem to have it handily. You know what I'm saying? Handily in the bag against the Detroit Pistons. However, what about the people that came to see Giannis? Giannis is a 2-time MVP. He's an NBA champion, a Finals MVP. What about the people that came to see him? Now it's cut short, right? So we implemented some rules and stuff for the players not to do it. But what about the implementation of the rules for the refs? Not to get rid of the players that we want to see. I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. Y'all let me know what you think about it. We gonna keep going with the footage. And Giannis' response is epic, man. He don't even argue with it, bro. He just said, I don't even know what I did. And look, he go sit, takes a seat. He said he takes a seat, man. Like, you gotta explain this to me, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Am I tripping? Or do you think that the referees need to be reprimanded? I'm not saying anything that's like too over the top, but man, hey, they might have to, you know, do some referee training. You know what I'm saying? Control their emotions, because they're on these players' head tops for their demonstration of emotion and stuff. This is a high intensity game. There's nothing but emotion and adrenaline. Now, of course, you want to stop something from getting as out of hand as like Malice at the Palace, which really had something to do with, had a lot to do with fans. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really just on the players. Let's be honest about that. And you know, you want to break out and mitigate as many fights as you can, but you don't want to do something. You don't want to be overly sensitive to something that has not even happened or transpired yet. You're being more. You're actually becoming worse than the problem. You know what I'm saying? You're over managing, micromanaging, all this stuff. It's just never a good thing, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I think these refs need to go through, some of them need to go through more training, maybe suspended for a couple of games, something. They got to implement something, because you worried about people sitting out and what they call it, load management. The refs are doing it for us. The refs are essentially offering these players load management because we're not seeing them play. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, y'all be easy, man. God bless. We out. Peace. Hey, don't forget to check out engineearstothestreetz@gmail.com. You see it flowing on the ticker right there. Let me know your comments, and if your comments or your critiques are dope, you know, hey, I'll put it on the next episode, man. Y'all be easy. Go check out the YouTube. Consider being a YouTube member, because I'm going to be dropping the full episode, but it's only going to be accessible to YouTube members and those that are on the Patreon. So you can check in the video in the description of the video. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, think about subscribing, help your boy out, man. Show your boy some love. You appreciate the episodes and stuff like that. Also hit us up on the email engineearstothestreetz@gmail.com with all your comments, and we'll definitely address those in the next episode. I'll be happy to, man. All your critiques, things that you agree with, things that you disagree with. Yeah. So from the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze, but we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.